The place is Marathon, 490 BCE. The mighty Persian Empire, the dominant force in the world, led by the ambitious and ruthless King Darius I, is about to face the Athenians, a proud and free city-state in ancient Greece, led by the brave and cunning general Miltiades. They are about to clash in a legendary battle that would be remembered through time, a battle that would not only determine the fate of Athens and Greece, but also shape the course of Western civilization and culture, a battle that would show that the Persians were not invincible and that the Greeks could resist and defeat them, a battle that would mark the beginning of the golden age of Athens and the rise of Western civilization. This is the story of the Battle of Marathon, one of the most decisive and influential battles in history. We are about to witness what happens when empires clash. The scene is a vast plain near the coast of Attica, where the Persian army of about 25,000 men has landed and set up camp. They are waiting for the arrival of their cavalry, which was delayed by a storm. The Persian soldiers are confident and eager to crush the Athenians, who have only about 10,000 hoplites, or heavy infantrymen, armed with spears and shields. The Persians have a variety of troops, including archers, slingers, swordsmen, and elite immortals. They also have the support of some Greek allies, who have betrayed their own people for the sake of Persian gold. The Athenians, meanwhile, have marched from their city to face the invaders, leaving behind their women, children, and elders. They are joined by a small contingent of 1,000 Plataeans who have come to aid their allies. The Athenians are outnumbered and outmatched, but they are determined to defend their freedom and democracy. They are led by Miltiades, a veteran general who has fought against the Persians before. He knows their strengths and weaknesses, and he has a bold plan to surprise them. Miltiades orders his men to form a phalanx, a tight formation of rows of hoplites, each one overlapping his shield with the man next to him. He arranges his phalanx in an unusual way. He makes the center weaker and the wings stronger, hoping to lure the Persians into a trap. He also chooses to attack first, rather than wait for the Persians to advance. He knows that the longer he waits, the more likely the Persian cavalry will arrive and flank him. He also knows that the Persians will not expect such a daring move from a smaller army. He gives the signal, and the Athenian phalanx charges across the plain, covering the distance of about a mile in a few minutes. The Persians are stunned by the sight of the Greeks running towards them, shouting their war cries. They prepare to meet them with a volley of arrows, but the Athenians are too fast and too close. They crash into the Persian lines, breaking their formation and engaging them in hand-to-hand combat. The battle is fierce and bloody. The Persians fight bravely, but they are not used to fighting in close quarters. Their weapons are shorter and lighter than the Greek spears and swords. Their armor is thinner and less protective than the Greek helmets and breastplates. Their shields are smaller and weaker than the Greek hoplons. The Athenians have the advantage of discipline, cohesion, and morale. They fight as one, trusting their comrades and their general. They fight for their homeland, their families, and their ideals. The Persian center is soon overwhelmed by the Athenian onslaught. The Athenian wings, meanwhile, have pushed back the Persian flanks, and now they turn inward to encircle the Persian center. The Persians are trapped and surrounded. They panic and flee, trying to reach their ships on the shore. The Athenians pursue them, killing many of them on the way. Some of the Persians manage to board their ships and sail away, but others are captured or drowned. The Athenians capture 7 Persian ships and set fire to the rest. The battle is over. The Athenians have won a decisive victory. The Persians, however, are not ready to give up. They sail around Cape Sunion, hoping to attack Athens while it is undefended. But the Athenians are one step ahead of them. They march back to their city as fast as they can, covering the distance of about 26 miles in a few hours. They reach Athens before the Persians and prepare to defend their city. The Persians, seeing that the Athenians are ready for them, decide to withdraw and sail back to Asia. They will return 10 years later with a larger army and a new king, Xerxes I. As the dust settled on the plains of Marathon, the significance of what occurred there began to resonate through history. The Athenian triumph, under the sagacious leadership of Miltiades and the unyielding bravery of his hoplites, underscored the efficacy of strategic ingenuity and the intrinsic value of freedom over tyranny. This battle did not just repel the Persian invasion, but also sowed the seeds of what would become a golden age for Athens. As we delve deeper into the stories of the rich tapestry of history that shapes our world, we invite you to subscribe and join us again to unfold what happens when empires clash.